Hi folks, Merry early Christmas. We did this last year and I definitely wanted to do it again. We're very grateful, we're very thankful, and it's nice to stop and take a break and think about the year we've had, how far we've come, and to sort of share that with you guys. And although it's a modest thing, but to give back. We did this last year again. It's a Christmas giveaway. So I want to show you some tools that we use every day that we think are awesome or new, or hopefully a little bit different. Some are stocking stuffers, some are bigger gifts. And here's the funny thing. I sometimes find Christmas stressful because you've got to focus on what to get people, and receiving gifts is fun, but I think sometimes people focus so much on making sure they get the best gift that it takes away from what it should be, which is, again, time to take a step back and be grateful for your family and what you've had. And it's fine to give and receive and be a little materialistic because, okay, everyone enjoys that, but it's not the point. Make sure you enjoy your time with your family. And I will say we've worked our butt off this past year, and I've finally started to pull back a little. I've got a 20-month-old, and it is so much fun to spend time with him, and family time is great. I'm really looking forward to the holidays this year. I also want to thank you. I think we just crossed 80,000 subscribers. I don't remember what we were a year ago, but I think the channel, I don't think it's quite doubled, but it's been pretty incredible. So the contest rules are a little different this year. All you have to do is post in the description below that you'd like to be eligible, and if you'd like to say something about the channel or Christmas or anything, feel free to. Here's the thing though, some people don't check their YouTube notices, so when we go to pick the winners, we're going to message you through YouTube through your name, and the Google Plus and the way YouTube works, I don't really get it. So make sure you can be messaged and that you check those, or if you'd like to post your email, feel free to post your email and we'll email you. I know some folks don't like broadcasting their email in comments. So with that, the first thing I'd like to cover is this Noga deburring tool. This is the best 20 bucks you'll ever spend. I didn't even know these existed until Tom Lipton showed us at the Stan Barzy Summer Bash, but so cool. It's got a little handguard on it, these two cup wheels, piece of sheet metal. Oops. Just deburrs the edges of your sheet metal. Awesome tool, prevents cuts and injuries, love it. A pair of hemostats. We use these a number of times this year where you need to hold onto something and you need to clamp it down for machine repair, for working with delicate parts, for fishing screws out, for holding things in when you're trying to get them in place. Cheap, awesome tool. A little inexpensive right angle driver. No, this is not a snap-on quality tool, but for the 10 bucks it costs, it takes any of your common hex drivers in it. Super great if you've got a little tight spot or you need to just start to loosen something or tighten something. It does ratchet, very useful to have around or have in the car or toolbox, wherever. Schar's micrometer. No, it is not Mitutoyo, but it is 40 bucks. We use them, we love them, they're great, you can afford to have more, and honestly, every time we take this back over to a gauge block or 1, 2, 3 block, it's within a few tenths at most, which for what we do and for frankly what a lot of people do, plenty good. We're not working in climate controlled, humidity regulated shop, tool room and CMM rooms. Love these things. Again, 40 bucks. The right kind of wire stripper. We strip a lot of wires, and I was going to make a joke about how this is, really important efficiency tool, but they're just convenient because guess what? I've got some, 18 gauge stripped. I've got some 12 gauge wire stripped. Just that easy, consistent, easy stripping tool, no adjustments. I leave them right by my desk, use them all the time. Diamond files, this little 5-pack comes in 150 to 1200 grit. Perfect for that little job like sharpening up the edge of a tool, taking the edge off something that's hardened steel. Just very nice to have, and I like these because we kind of treat these more special than we do the regular files that we've got. So I know I can always rely on these when I need to do something, especially on something really hard, again, like a high-speed steel tool. Arduino. If you or your husband or spouse have always wanted to play with one, buy them one of these. We absolutely love these. We just released our video where we're using an Arduino with a DIY CNC machine. They take input from sensors and inputs and control motors. So much fun, game changer in my life. This magnetic pickup tool, great for here for the plasma, but also anytime you need to pick something up that's magnetic, but then also pull the plunger and release it or drop it. And then what may be our favorite is this magnetic, Noga magnetic base dial indicator holder. I saw one of these when Adam Booth brought his again to the summer bash at Stan's place, and I instantly realized I'm going to throw away all my old style mag base holders, because the knuckle joint with this thing where you lock it exactly in place is such a frustration saver and time saver to get the indicator tip where you want it and lock it in place. It is awesome. The two last items, don't laugh, a shop vac extension hose. I actually got this as a Christmas gift and thought, no, that's kind of silly. I love it. I love it. Let's just kind of leave the shop vac a little bit further back in the corner or away and get the hose where we want it. So key, in my opinion, for a clean shop. Last but not least, the chair that I'm sitting in. We just had to buy a bunch of these for our new NYC CNC training classes. I wanted a good, comfortable chair that folks can sit in, and I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars. I bought one of these off Amazon, and I thought, this is incredible for 60 bucks. It is super comfortable. We sit in the chair a lot. It matters. So don't laugh, but I'm recommending this $60 Amazon chair. A win. I should have mentioned as well, we will ship these to anyone we can ship them to, which basically means the US. If you're in another continent or part of the world and you win, what we would propose to you is we will just actually PayPal you in US dollars the amount of the gift. We absolutely don't want to discourage or rule out all of the viewers from all over the world. Okay, so that's the giveaway items. If you guys are interested, comment below. Again, thank you for everybody support this year and all the viewer engagement. Super excited to be moving into our new shop and what's to come. I also wanted to throw out a few other items. These aren't giveaway items, but they're tools that we think are really important. And if you or your spouse want these are just absolute must-haves or very useful tools. A set of relatively inexpensive Schar's gauge blocks. We have these and we use them a lot. I almost want a second set. One set that we can keep really precise and in good condition. The other set that we can use more often for fixturing, and when we make soft jaws, we use these to space them correctly apart. And just a set that, I don't want to say they get roughed up, but just, you know, have one really good set, one set that we get used, again, for setup stuff. The Spillmaster cup, I only have one of these. I need to get 3 more and leave them at every machine, because the drill press, the lathe, the flex arm, tapping arm, super useful. The cup is low center of gravity, and if it does spill, the fluid doesn't come out. Awesome. It's the little things in life sometimes, folks. When we did our Tormach maintenance video, which we haven't even posted yet, actually, we used this Edge Technologies tramming tool, and folks, this is a game changer, and it's $100, and I didn't want to spend it, and now I realize it's must have. It's helpful for the Bridgeport, it's helpful for the Tormach. Absolute, it makes it easy and to have confidence in how you're setting up your machine. 246 blocks. Anybody who has a set of 1, 2, 3 blocks should go buy a set of 246 blocks. The uses, I don't have enough SD card capacity to talk through all the uses for these things. Amazing. The DeWalt combo, 18-volt impact, 18-volt drill. We're moving into our new shop. I think I'm going to have to buy a second set of these, because I think Jared is going to need to have his own and I'm going to need my own, because we use these things every day. Very, very useful. Not the cheapest tools, worth it though. Okay, 2 more to go. The can't twist clamps. We mentioned these last year. These things are just so useful and so helpful around the shop. They're great for fixturing stuff. They're great for making stuff safe. We've used them to strap vices down in the Tormach, on the welding table, on the flex arm tapping table, and everywhere. Just got to have these things. And then last but not least, the audio that you're hearing right now. We picked up this Zoom audio recorder, and it's really helpful. So if you or your spouse does YouTube videos or recording, think about getting one of these. We use it as our primary recording device. You can also use it simply as a backup, because guess what? It really stinks to film 5 minutes or 20 minutes and realize the audio wasn't working or wasn't turned on or the batteries died. And we use it on the road, we use it here in the shop. Very, very useful, handy thing to have. So with that, folks, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. See you soon.